Good afternoon, everybody. This is Arjax coming at you again with another Let's Play World of Warcraft video. So, we had the little bit of downtime in between videos. The most important thing that was going on there was I basically needed to figure out how to do the multi-rendering videos. And additionally, like I said in the last video, I had to re-record the audio for the last video. So now that that's done, I can actually jump in and record a second one, which is something that I wanted to do earlier today, pretty much directly after I'd finished. Um, Hopefully, I'll have this episode and the one from yesterday all uploaded and rendered for you guys. I do not know what just happened there. It appeared like a little blip, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't really know what transpired there. What is this guy doing? Spiders ridden. What the heck is going on here? I've never seen this before. I guess you deal damage to them and then he rides the spiders. Oh my gosh, I've never done that quest before. Hold on, I wanna get him to ride all the spiders. That is pretty freaking awesome. I have never seen that. So we gotta get these angry chickens too, so let's grab that. Alright. That is awesome. Riding the spiders. Let's do it again. You know what? Oh shoot, I killed him. He didn't get to ride the spider. Alright. I have to do damage to them, but not kill them, is what it comes down to. No, don't kill my chicken. Yep, there you go, ride the spider. Woo! That is awesome. That is worth doing quests all on its own, just to get him to ride chickens, or spiders rather. Holy cow! That is pretty much the best thing in the history of World of Warcraft. Come on, no, I can't do damage to you. There you go. Ride the spider, right there. Holy cow! I'm sorry. That is way too cool. I would have never suspected in any video game that you had to deal damage to spiders so that a big ogre could ride them. What is going on here? Ash Spiderling. Let's kill them all. I guess that wasn't too nice. There you are. Alright. There. Come ride them. Come ride your spider. Alright, well let's see where we're going. I don't really like this lug following me, so let's go finish up finding these spiders for him to ride. I just don't like how he looks on my screen, to be honest with you. It's kind of annoying, and hopefully after this he starts following me. Oh shoot. Ride that spider. Woo! I'm riding the spider, everybody! Come check it out! It's freaking awesome. Alright. Ride your last spider so that I can turn in your quest. And get back to doing real stuff. Alright. You going away? Why are you following me? I don't like that. Whatever. Oh, I think he left. Alright. So let's go see. So to get here, I'm speculating I have to go... Oh, there's a path over here. So this is kind of out of my way to actually do. But it's what I want to do. And so, yeah, I guess I should have done it to begin with because there was another spider over here as opposed to just running around doing my own thing. Shoot. Nope. I'm going the wrong way, so that's not how we do it. So let's see. So it's up here, there to the right, that there's a little path. And I can see the little dots on my mini-map. So let's try and get up there. Alright, am I on the path? I think so. I think I am anyways. Alright. Nope, I'm not on the path. Shoot. Yep, but this is the part of the questing that I don't like. Trying to figure out where the heck I'm going. Unless I'm just going in the completely wrong way and I should come down here and jump in here. No, that's wrong. Shoot. Well, where the heck is this path that I am missing? And everybody is shooting at me, so that's freaking fun. Unless it's right here. Is this the path? I can't get up there. Maybe this is the path. No, that's not the path either. What is going on? I'm taking damage trying to find a little freaking path. Alright. Reassess. It seems to be like right here. Is this the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. And there's the guy I need to kill, I think. Yeah, that's the guy I need to kill. Alright. Now I just need to kill this Uber boss. Well, he's not really all that badass. But I definitely have to kill him. So let's see, what else do we have to do? We have to get more of those chickens and kill some of those spiders and then get some Dark Ember. So it would be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And yeah. So I'm pretty excited that I found out about the multi-rendering, the ability to render multiple videos at once. I think that's really going to escalate my productivity in this. And you know, something else I do need to do is I need to get a bigger hard drive. But I will have to wait a bit to do that because I am broke. So incredibly broke. It's not even funny. Yep, I pretty much have no money. So, which is pretty awesome because I tried convincing my wife that we should spend $18,000 the other day on solar panels. Which she reminded me that we were broke and how much of an idiotic idea that was. To my credit, though, my idea was to take out student loans to buy solar panels, and as silly as that sounds, I still think it's relatively a good idea. Just don't tell my wife I said that because she very much so strongly disagrees with my position. Well, and then again, I still have to, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to look into. The thing that I'm thinking about in the respects to getting, well, it's actually more closely around 13,000 without installation. So if our electric bill averages $100 a month, you divide 13,000 by 100, and then you get 130 months. So then you divide that by 12, and you're looking at 10 years and about 10 months before we break even on that. Well, the thing is electricity costs are rising, and if you look back, they double every 10 years, so that's at an increase of 5%. No, about 10% a year, which doesn't seem that big to like most people. You know, 10%, nobody's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's big when you think about it in terms of a number, but when you're looking at it in terms of how much it's actually, how much the additional cost is, it's really insignificant. So a lot of people don't notice it, but 10% a year, that makes your return a lot faster. And so I'd actually speculate that the return on energy that I'd actually get would be in about 5 to 6 years. And even though that's still a pretty lengthy time and a pretty hefty investment to throw out there for something that you're not really going to see much of a return on, for at least 10 years was pretty substantial. And I mean, it's it's one of those things that my wife and I disagree on. And you know what? That's fine. We're both adults. We can agree or disagree on a multitude of things, and, everything's going to be okay. So, but at the same time, I would like to go ahead and get solar panels. And if I ever, magically find like $20,000 laying around, you best believe that I'm going to buy me some solar panels. And it's not because, there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, we need to change the way we live to save our environment. And, I don't see anything wrong with that thought process. But that's definitely not where I'm at in my life. It's, where I'm at is I very strongly like to save money and, keep the money I have and reduce my expenses. And, by eliminating an electricity bill, you're essentially getting rid of one expense that, for the longest time people have thought of as a expense that you'll never get away with, or get rid of, rather. So there is this dark boss over here that I have to find, and I don't know where he is. So let's see if I can find him. Shoot. Is there like a summoning thing or something around here? I don't know. It appears like I'm going the wrong way to deal with this. There's these ember guys. So let's go ahead and read it. Where are you? So let's not look at those. Are we in Badlands? No, we're not in Badlands. Steering Gorge is where we're at. So, big boss. Kill, then slay. That's weird. He should be over here then. He should be like right here. Let's see. Alright. No. He should be right here. Unless there's like a cavern or something around here that I'm missing. So let's go ahead and, run around and see what we find. And I got an email saying stuff. So hold on. It's about work. So I'm gonna pause and see what that's about. All right, and I am back, off to find where this guy is, and I have no idea. So I'm gonna run around a little bit more before giving up. I give up pretty easy, to be honest, with questing. It's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And you're like, I don't know where he would be or why he's not where he says he should be on the map. So maybe I need to follow this. No, that doesn't look like I'm going in the right direction. Well, it looks like I'm going in the right direction, but it's leading me back to precisely where I was before. So, or maybe that's just that there is competition with this guy. So, alright, well, we'll come back in a little bit. We'll go do something else. Well, he does his thing. I'm not going to abandon the quest, but, I'll come check in on it later. I think that's probably what it is he hasn't respawned, somebody killed him, and I'm not going to fight with somebody over a spawn, especially when it's not really all that big of a deal. And I speculate that I'll be in this area for a little bit anyways. So let's see. Maybe not. But yeah, so let's see. We'll go grab these. Maybe they'll send us in more quests around that area, and thus we will spend more time there and perhaps see the guy that we need. So yeah. And there's also what appear to be these caverns around it, so it also makes you wonder if maybe he's inside the cavern. And that's a pretty reasonable assumption, so maybe we'll go at it from a different angle and try to get him. Overall, not too worried about it. It's one of those things that kind of annoys you. I couldn't find him, and so I'm going to kind of give up on it. It's, you know, it's annoying. I don't like giving up on stuff, but I also don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to find something and then, you know, find out that it's really stupid easy. And I do tend to notice that when I give up on something, I figure it out shortly thereafter. So, let's see. No, none of it's worth anything. So we'll go with the one that's worth a few more coppers than the rest. And this one. So I'm kind of feeling like running into a dungeon, especially since there's no quests that just got spawned there. So let's go ahead and queue up for a dungeon. And there it pops relatively early. So hopefully this dungeon goes a bit smoother than the last one. You know. So maybe you don't know, but that's what I'm hoping for. And maybe then again, he is up on one of these like little ledges things, so I'll run around here and see if I can find anything out to where the guy might be. Maybe he's up here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know that guy's punching me. So, Q in again. So I got an email from school. I don't know what it says, but I'm pretty sure that it's not that big of a deal since it's school. Alright, so that does not appear to be where the guy would be at. Alright. Well, let's see. What else do we have to look at over here? Oh, here we go. Dungeon I didn't complete before. Well, I have completed this dungeon. Just not with the last group. So that is fine. We will be okay. So let's go ahead and let them know that we're recording, because that's the nice thing to do. And if they have an issue with it, I can easily drop and go back to questing and trying to figure out where the heck that quest is at. So yep. So let's see. Here we go. And off we go around the mulberry bush. But yeah, this dungeon's pretty easy, and you know, I've run it a ton of times, and I kind of really do like it. It's just one of those dungeons that, you know, you kind of run over and over again. So this guy doesn't seem to have an issue with it. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is a joke, and if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, I'm not going to explain it to you, and I am sure that, I'm sure that you'll eventually get the joke. That is hilarious, though. That is awesome. Pretty much pure win right there. Great sense of humor. And, you know, I got to thank those guys for not, you know, just saying it, because that'd be a little bit That'd be a little bit funny. And if you're a guy, you know, I pretty well, I don't know. If you're a Marine, you definitely know where that joke is coming from. But yeah, that is freaking awesome. I've never seen anybody with that great of a sense of humor. So, if at any time we speed this up, but yeah, this dungeon's fairly easy and fairly simple and fairly straightforward. So, the last time we just barely got around the corner. So we'll see if everybody is full BOAs at everything. So, yep. Yeah, definitely accidentally did caps there. So let's see, you know, they want to go big. Everybody's in full BOA. We might as well go pretty big. You know, if nobody has an issue with that. We'll see how that goes. So... So let's see. Yeah, this is going pretty fast. So I'd only venture to assume that I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. Oh. Oh, so a bunch of guys got... Alrighty. Yeah, there's a lot of people that get into stuff for like transmogging purposes. You know, I've transmogged a few pieces of my gear, and besides that, you know, most of the time, the only time I'll ever do it is just because I get tired of the way, you know, you get the same gear and it looks the same for an extended period of time, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just want it to be different. And so, I mean, that's the only time that I've ever really used transmog. But overall, you know, whatever. So, I'm pretty sure this one is where a mount drops. I'm pretty confident in that. I could be wrong, but overall, I'm not exactly sure on this dungeon anymore. I've got a little bit distracted with the talk, and I'm so sorry. So I do apologize for that. This is a very lively group, and you know, if I wasn't recording, I would be having a lot of fun with them, and you know, joking around also. But so So, but yeah, this room's actually pretty easy. I don't know if this is the one where the mount is or not. I can't remember. There's a bunch of these that all feel the same and have the same thing, and you know, it kind of like once you get to the final boss, you'll know for sure. And no, I don't think this one has a mount. So let's see. I'm trying to. Blah! I didn't see that. Oops. So let's see. Can they survive? Yeah, probably not. So I might as well make the trip back in. Maybe save them. Yep, definitely my bad. Oh well. Stuff happens. So let's see. We'll turn that in. Not quite enough to bump my gear. Got me at 24% though, or 94%. So I'm gonna cut here and run forward a little bit and restart. Alright, welcome back. We're at the spot where I failed at life. So let's see what's going on here. I don't even know how that happened. So, you know, I'll just be a little bit, you know, I'm gonna speculate that I got out of line of sight for the healer. So, you know, I'm just gonna watch myself a little bit here and make sure the same mistake doesn't happen again. And it appears that it doesn't, so that's good. So I think what I used to run this for was the righteous orbs, and it was used in an enchant that was for heirlooms. Heirlooms have long since been reworked so that they can accept any enchant, but there was a time where that was not the case, and so it used to be pretty sweet way of making money. Like I'd sell like 5 or 6 of them a day, and I'd list them for like 500 gold. And you know what? I'd even list the enchanting material that you get from this dungeon. You get like 2 or 3, and when you're a level 90, and I had a bunch of freaking whatchamacallits. I had a bunch of speed boosts on him, and so I would just like, you know, pull the entire dungeon up until a certain point, and it was on my protection pally that I tanked with, and then just AoE them all down. So that helped out. This boss usually drops 1, if I remember correctly. And see what's going on here. Oh, there's a guy. So let's see what is going on. Let's try to kill all these guys. So I don't know what he's trying to do. So I'll chill for him. Yep, it's the righteous orb. I don't think they're worth anything now. When they did that, they cut out the economy for the item. So hopefully, yep. So yeah, it's kind of worthless now. The righteous orbs, they're pretty much worthless. I can't think of a use for them. I could be wrong in stating that those enchants are worthless now, but I'm pretty sure they're worthless. And it sucks pretty bad because I spent a lot of time farming to get them. So, you know. But, I think overall, even though it wasn't necessarily a good change for me, it was a good change for the game. I think more people are using overall enchants for their heirlooms. I should probably go back and put some enchants on my heirlooms and do some stuff like that. I'd probably get some better effects out of them. But, honestly, I'm probably not going to. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to stuff like that. So, because obviously I'm doing just fine. I should probably look into that and at least, cover it. Be like, hey, what enchant should I use for my heirlooms now? And it's a very good question. It's like, holy cow. So, I wish they didn't get rid of the shoulder enchants, I thought shoulder enchants were cool. I did a lot of stuff to get shoulder enchants too, and then poof, away they went. That kind of sucks. So, let's see. There is a thing. There's like a painting or something around the bend that needs to be killed. But other than that, I could probably chain pull this to the boss. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the boss. And then we can evaluate on my way out. So, but yeah, this is a pretty fun, dungeon. I got really sick of it because I'd run this, like, you can usually get at least one of those, and sometimes as many as 3 throughout the entirety of the dungeon, and you needed 2 of them for the enchant, and I would make, and you can't ever buy them. Like, that was the biggest deal. That was the reason why I farmed them. I would pay 50 gold for them. I didn't care. And that's what they sold for. But, if you can't buy them, you have to run this dungeon and in order to make that enchant. And so I'd run this dungeon like 20 times a day. I had 2 level 90s parked outside of this dungeon just to do it, open up my guild bank, throw them in there, and pull them out on my enchanter. Why did I have 2? I had 2 because, ultimately the biggest reason I had 2 was because of, you can only run a dungeon so many times in a row before it says you've entered too many instances. And so that was what was going on. I would run the instant so fast, so many times, that it would cause it to do that. And that was the biggest issue there overall. It was just it just took too long. It was either, and like when I hop on to do something, I want to do it all right then. Get all the stuff done that I need to get done. And, so that's why I parked 2 up there, so that I could just run it as fast as I could with those and then get it done for the day. I was more concerned with making gold back then than I am now. And I kind of got sick of it, so a lot of the things that I used to do to make gold in this game, I've stopped doing. I've stopped looking for ways to make gold. I'm happy with the little bit of gold that I do make from the few things that I do. But overall, is there really a purpose in trying to make gold or, do any of this stuff? No, not really. Not for me in the game anymore. Is there a few 100,000 gold items that I'd want to get? Of course. Everybody wants something, awesome. Do I think it's worth spending time in trying to achieve? For me, no. I can watch people make hundreds of K of gold really fast, and as cool as I think that is, it's just not for me. And a lot of it's kind of gimmicky, and as much as I think it's cool to do stuff like that and be able to pull off, dueling people for 5K a duel and doing all kinds of stuff like that. I'm not willing to put the time or effort into achieving that, if that makes any sense. I just don't want to, I just think it's way too much time to try to make gold. So I don't really make gold anymore. All of my characters had the best flight upgraded. I have all the mounts that I could ever need. The one mount that I want, that I would spend money on, I'd spend like 500k on it and spend a lot of time getting that, is the Headless Horseman mount. But alas, you can't trade it, you can't sell it, you can't do anything with it. So I'm just gonna have to run the thing ad nauseum in order to attempt to get it. So let's see. Oh, there's something else in here too. Oh, it's that painting. So I gotta grab that. There we go. Alright. And then we just have to kill this guy. So far there's 2. Sometimes he drops one. And I won 2 of them. I don't think they're worth anything anymore, though. Which is a little bit unfortunate, and I'm fine with. But the funny thing is the person that's kind of complaining about like how fast we're going through this dungeon is really not doing all that much as far as DPS goes. So, he talked about switching to protection to try to speed it along. But, you look at the damage and the overall damage done, it really puts it into perspective of what's going on here. So there we go. That's the dungeon. It went fairly fast. I think everybody did a very good job in the dungeon. I wouldn't take anything away from anybody in this dungeon. Everybody did well, and everybody did well at their part. So, could we have used more DPS? Oh yeah, absolutely. You can always use more DPS. DPS is just one of those things that is in a perpetual state of needing more of. Where the heck do I turn this in? I guess it's outside. I don't know what's going on. So let's go ahead and teleport out and teleport back in and see if I can turn it in back over there. I doubt that we can, but, let's see. So, it's not here. So, let's see if it's... Let's see if I can go out here, because if I can go out here, I should be able to turn it in. But it's not letting me go back there. Oh, so I fell. And I got going down achievement. Not exactly what I'd want to do in that situation, because I might die now. So let's see if I can not die. Okay, get the health. There we go. So that was good. So we'll get more health off from you. That's the one thing that's kind of cool about the warrior, is even if you don't have a lot of, you don't have a lot of health gen stuff, I think I can, I can gen health off from that. That's pretty sweet. So, let's see if I can, I'm about to just surrender to this quest and abandon it and go find some other quests to do, because it is really irritating me. That I can't find this guy. And I got something in my throat on top of that. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, he should be, theoretically, you know, like, right here. This is exactly where he should be. So let's see. It looks like there's like caverns around here, but I haven't seen any or found a way to get into any. You know, I could hang out here for a little bit, but I'm kind of speculating that this is not where he's gonna pop up anyways. So let's see. Is there a way to complete? Kill dark iron, blah 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 blah, within the cauldron. Indict iron footman within the cauldron until he appears and obtain his dark ember. Oh, so I guess I have to kill these guys until he appears. So let's see if that works. You know, maybe I just need to read stuff. You know, I'd speculate that me reading stuff would probably help us along here. So it says to kill him until kill and dark iron footman within the cauldron until he appears. So I'm assuming that if I just kill enough of these guys, that he'll pop up and be like, hey, stop killing my guys. And then I'll be like, no, screw you, dude, I'm gonna kill you. And then he'll be like, no, take my dark ember so you don't kill me. Well, let's see what's going on. Let's see if my theory works, or if it is just that, a theory. Either way, I'm getting some EXP. And I guess this, you know, I guess this will be the final quest in this area. So, you know, if I have to go around and kill a bunch of people for it, so be it. I want it. I want to do this quest, and I want to finish it, and finish this area, this zone. So I wonder how many of these things you're supposed to kill. So, no, he doesn't appear to be down there. I don't like how you guys shoot at me. I wish I could just pull all of you. Just be like this giant area of effect pull. Just be like, come and get it, boys. And they'd be like, oh, you think you're big and bad. And I'll be like, no, I don't think I'm big and bad. I know I'm big and bad. So, yeah, you just kill dark iron excavators, which these are, and footmen, then slay him and attain his dark ember. Why is he not here? I've killed a lot of these guys. You would speculate that after killing this many people, I think I've killed all of them in here, he would pop up. So maybe I legitimately have to kill them all. Oh, there he is. There my guy is. Let's go get him before somebody else does. What's up, fool? You idiot. I've been trying to kill you. If you'd have just shown up, I'd have killed you earlier. Alright. Why can't I loot? That's not good. Oh, there it is. It's a clickable. Alright. So since I am level 48 now, and this zone goes from level 44 to 48, that would mean that I have exceeded the leveling requirement for this zone. Thusly said, I need to leave this zone and go to another one, which is Hog Posh. I'd rather not, because I was actually enjoying this zone, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. So, after I turn this, it looks like we're going to stop and go evaluate where I'm going to go next, and end up going there. So, let's see. Alright, I accepted that. That does not mean I'm going to do it. So, that's Badlands. I'm in Searing Gorge. Well, you know what? It looks like I am staying here and doing some more quests. Well, until next time, though, I'm gonna hop off and set this video up to render and do all that. So until next time, please like, comment below. Arjax out.